They call that hat fishing, bro. Hat Blue Devil, you're bald too. Blue Devil, you don't take off your hat cause you're bald, bro. You're fucking bald. Well, motherfuckers say I'm bald. Here's a picture to prove it. Oh. Motherfucker, you bald. I'm not bald. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with being bald, fool. Alright, we back in the building. We back in the building. Salute to everybody that's here. You already know I'm Blue Devil. My bad, I don't.
Alright, so we're back with a part 2 in our final episode on Blue Devil's bald head. It's a final episode because he finally took off his hat. After 3 years of being on YouTube, he finally took off his hat for the first time. Instead of proving that he has hair, he's actually proven that he is bald and going bald. Alright, so in this first video, Blue Devil's reacting to this guy that got exposed for being bald. And as he's talking about him, he brings himself up. And he says that people accuse him of being bald because he never takes off his hat, which is true. He's obviously hiding something. So instead of taking off his hat and saying, look, I'm not bald, guys. Look at my hair. He decides that it's a smart idea to pull out his phone and show us a picture of his hair.
Oh, right there, bro. Look it. Homie bald. They call that hat fishing, bro. Blue Devil, you're bald too. Blue Devil, you don't take off your hat cause you're bald, bro. You're fucking bald. Well. Blue Devil is not bald. And here's a picture to prove it. Motherfuckers say I'm bald. Here's a picture to prove it. Boom. Motherfucker, you bald. I'm not bald. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with being bald, fool. Sometimes it's hereditary, which means it's not you. Your dad passed it down. You know, your uncle. You know, it could be a lot of things, bro. So it's fucked up because a homie 33 with a bald head. It's fucked up, but his dad's like that too. So that's why I said it's hereditary, because if you look at his dad is also missing the crown.
So he shows us a picture of him with his shirt off and his hair. If you're not balding, you would just take off your hat and say, "Here, look," and run your fingers through your hair and say, "Hey, look, I have hair. I'm not bald, you idiots." But that's not what he does. And the comments absolutely cooked him for it, because it's obvious that he's hiding something and that he is balding. Some of them saying he's showing AI pictures and he could have just taken off his hat. To prove you're not bald, you have to show us a shirtless selfie on your phone. Just take off the hat, bro. He showed us a picture on his phone to prove he's not bald. Fucking Blue. No mames way. So the comments were cooking him up, and he knows he messed up with this video. So a couple days later, he knows that he has to redeem himself so he doesn't look so dumb by showing us that picture of his hair. He makes his video and he takes off his hat. I'm pretty sure he went to his cousin G the barber and said, "G the barber, give me the best comb over you can give me. Put some glue on it so my hair won't flick everywhere when I take off my hat." So he takes off his hat for like 3 seconds. Let's just take a look.
Alright, we back in the building. Salute to everybody that's here. You already know I'm Blue Devil. My bad, I was trying to wear this today because it matches, but no longer fits me, bro. You know, so now I'm stuck. See, this is beautiful. This would go. You can see the sweat. Yeah, this is an oldie. But listen, they don't fit me, bro. So I gotta go with these fitteds these snapbacks that I got over here. You know, it is what it is, bro. Until I start buying new hats. But listen.
So I mean, look at his hairline in 2010, and look at his hairline now. He expects us to believe that that's his hairline, when back in 2010, you can already tell he was already halfway going bald. Look at that bald spot. I can literally see your scalp. I can see your head. I can see your brain. That is a bald spot. You just exposed yourself as being a liar and hiding the fact that you're bald. Look at that scalp. We can clearly see your bald spot, man. This is crazy. He really tried to cover this up and lie to the whole internet that he's not bald, and he ended up showing us his bald spot. Crazy work. Like, Blue Devil has the sickest comb over I've ever seen. Like, you think this guy actually wants to rock that goofy ass hair that he's wearing? Alright, so I put these two pictures of Blue Devil's head into AI, into Grok, and I said, is this person bald and wearing a comb over? Yes, it appears so. Of course, even AI knows this guy's rocking a comb over. In both images, a man has noticeable male pattern baldness, thinning crown and receding hairline, with visible scalp on the top of his head. Yep, we can see the top of his head where he's balding. He's holding a white baseball cap up with one hand while using the other to adjust or display his remaining hair. The hair on top is sparse and arranged in a way that suggests an attempt to cover the balding areas. Classic signs of a comb over, or at least a comb over attempt. It's not an extreme, long hair sided sweep comb over, but the thinning pattern and how he is styling the remaining hair fits the description. Many men in this stage of their hair loss do exactly this before eventually shaving it or embracing the bald look. So yes, Blue Devil, you're balding. AI knows you're balding. Everyone knows you're balding. You're the king of cap. Like, imagine a man lying to the whole world that he's bald. Imagine what else he's lying to you about. Coming from the man that says he never lies, he always keeps it real. You can't even tell the truth that you're going bald. That's sad. That's a very insecure man, and that's sad. Blue Devil is literally the king of cap. You see, when Blue Devil says this internet is all fake, it's all cap, you know, when Whack 100 called into his podcast and said, he's playing with us, him and Whack are playing with us, that everything is fake online, everything online is as fake as your hair, with your hair and your comb over.
So it was you, fucking Gordo.
Ooh, what'd I do?
You had the narrative.
Yo, hey, haters world, man, what kind of diet you on, man? You ain't fucking with that Ozempic, are you?
Shit. Nah, it's just dope. It's just dope and fentanyl right now.
That nigga's as skinny as me now.
Oh.